Well, that was a satire, again, of my own problems with background noise. I don't know if you suffer from this. I'm now providing my own background noise, actually, because I'm a little bit more flatulent than I used to be. And I've realised, how much time have we got? We have got lots of time. So we've got the word improvised banter. So we've basically, I think we could have a flashback to all the times in our lives that we've suddenly realised we've got 17 minutes to spare. So what's the most embarrassing 17 minutes that you've had, Lulu? Looking at me again, please don't ask me such personal questions.
This is totally awkward, on the spot, awkward.
Yes. Oh, is it now? Now is the most awkward moment of your life.
It's gearing up to be it.
Yes.
Just like that.
Is it? Because I've got an amazing ticking clock thing here. You can't hear it, and it sounds quite dramatic.
Does it?
And yeah, it does. These guys can't hear it. I have a pair of headphones, and I could be pressing any random button. I could press the elephant button again, and they'd have no idea.
Yes. But how do we know that you pressed the button, or that it's you making that sound?
Exactly.
Well, out of a holy
Let's
crevice.
address the elephant in the room.
Oh, indeed. Yeah. We could if I could find the right button. I didn't press the elephant button.
No.
Oh, dear, yes. So
again.
It has, indeed. So basically, we are just sat here on the radio, not literally on the radio. That can be quite exciting if you do that. Have you ever sat on a radio before,
Depends
Dave?
if it's a digital
that's
one,
DAB. Yeah, it's quite comfortable.
What does DAB stand for?
Dave's all aboard.
Well, there you go. Dave's that's your chat-up line, isn't it? That's how you and I met.
Yes.
We were on a boat, and you said Dave's all aboard, and I said all of us are all aboard. You fool! Then they all looked at me, and we got kicked off the boat.
Yeah, we got made to walk the plank.
We did, and that was a euphemism.
We took the plank out for a walk, and it was very happy.
It was very good. Eric Sykes was very happy about that, wasn't he?
He was indeed.
And he's been dead for years.
Yes.
So we almost brought Eric Sykes back to life.
The estate is getting money for that mention now, I suppose.
Well, if you say the name of a famous person, then they get... That can't be right. What if you're named after a famous person? What if you're a fictional? What if your real name was James Bond? Then does Ian Fleming...
No, because Ian Fleming stole the name James Bond from author of a book on birdwatching. And does that man then get credit for being James Bond? Because he was the original James Bond.
Who is your favourite James Bond?
My favourite James Bond... I do quite like Mr. Daniel Craig.
But I don't like Daniel Craig because he has a massive... part, and ladies go on about that all the time. And if his massive part was to emerge out of his trunks and flop out, it would not be as sexy.
He was playing a massive part.
Well, I'm sure that's a different movie altogether. Lulu's looking at the clock all the time, going, "Can I be stuck in a room with these guys talking about massive parts?"
Be afraid.
This is like before 9 o'clock.
Be very afraid.
I think we can say innuendos, can't we? We can imply things. Well, okay. What I'm going to do, we're going to play innuendo. I know they do this on Radio 1, but we're going to do this for real now. I want you to just say, "How? Hurt me finger. Don't do that."
Another noise.
Don't point on the radio in a confined space. It's not a good idea.
Ouch.
Indeed, it's hot, burning satire. So you just say a random word, and we'll see whether we can make that word rude. So just clear your mind. That didn't take long. And try and think of the least dirty word in that you can say.
Extinguisher.
Extinguisher. So that's not very rude. Lulu, your turn.
Oh, it's kind of rude.
Oh, is it? Careful.
Yeah, it's
because we're going out.
It's a bit.
Oh, is that it? It's ding.
Have we turned? We've turned into one of those panel games.
We have turned into panel games. Hello, I'm from Cambridge. I'm from Oxford, and we're just going to be witty for half an hour in front of people from Cambridge and Oxford. I'm not bitter at all, and I'm glad I mentioned that. Yeah, so were you going to say a rude word then?
You very nearly did you?
Very nearly.
Yeah.
Very nearly.
Very nearly. I mean, he said extinguisher.
Yes.
That is totally
I'm really put out by that. You see, I've got a pun for every occasion.
That was brought in case we had any more burning satire.
Little links in really, really well.
See, that was a callback.
Okay.
That's what, it's in my book of how to do comedy. It says go for a callback.
So they always return to the thing.
Yeah. If only I could get that on a date. If there was a callback.
A second date.
There never is.
Oh, poor Dave.
We can have a minute's silence of
Dave's
sympathy.
love life.
Okay. Is that your love life is stand up by a minute's silence of staring at the person through a window?
Normally, yes.
Okay, we should stop doing that.
I know, but you haven't taken out an injunction yet, so I don't have to.
Okay, well, I'm going to take my injunction out now. Look at my injunction. It's big, isn't it,
get
boys
me
and
the
girls?
Extinguisher.
Right, there you go. It all links in really nicely. So.
Well, I've got one.
But I'm sure you have.
Well,
no,
surely you wouldn't be a lady if you had.
I've got something that cannot be established as an innuendo.
Okay.
A fairy cake.
I think it's such an un-PC terminology in the 70s that we could, but we're not going to. So you're right, there's nothing... I'm being very careful what I say now.
Yes.
But that's fine. Fairy cake is nothing about... I'm looking at Dave now for traditional comedy.
But you're looking at me because you're thinking, not fairy cake.
Exactly.
Beefcake.
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 Save that one. There you go. Yes, so is it my turn to come up with a naughty word?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to say elbow. Is that a very...
We're
they're
back,
quite a
back
bland
to my
band.
love life again, then.
Okay, can you do something with the...
I like them.
You like elbows?
Yeah, no, I like Elbow the band.
Oh, not elbow the things? Because
Yeah.
they play their instruments with their elbows. That's what explains a lot, to be honest.
Yeah, but the lead singer's got a really nice voice as well.
Has he?
Yeah.
Only his singing voice when
He's
he talks.
lovely. He's from Manchester. And he's
Yeah, but when he really talks, he's like this. He's like, I make music. But when he sings, it's like an angel.
Yes,
Yeah.
he is an angel. He's
He
a
is a-
Mancunian angel.
He's a Mancunian angel.
With nice elbows.
And here he is now. I've put him in a glass box. Can you see him over there? People saying we're not using enough radio thing. Lulu, can you wave at the singer from Elbow?
Can you wave louder? It's radio.
You wave louder so we can
Sorry,
see it.
yeah, I'm waving.
I haven't put any air holes in, so Lulu, if you can work out a way of drilling some air holes in. That's it, thank you. Well done.
Did I do it?
Did you do it?
You
I
have
don't know.
saved
Yeah.
the man from Elbow. But what is tragic is the fact that you claim to be a fan of Elbow. But what is the name of the lead singer of Elbow?
Yeah, I don't know.
There you go. You are not a fan. There you
All
go.
I know is from Manchester and he's gorgeous.
There you go. That's not enough, is it?
It's awkward.
It's a bit awkward when you're trying to stalk him that you can't
Yeah,
actually
can't
put in his
actually.
name into
just
the
have to do the
computer to
bell.
find him, yeah.
Yeah. So, because I'm very fond of Richard Stilgoe, and I don't know if he's still alive.
I think he is, but...
'Cause he was the original
I don't
singer
think
of
he's doing
Elbow.
anything anymore.
I think because he used to be on Countdown, and now he's down, possibly dead. I don't know if he is.
Do you think he's probably still under the desk in Dictionary Corner?
I don't know. We actually have the corner here from Dictionary Corner. Dave, if you ever look, people say we don't use the wonders of radio over there. Over there is a corner. There is a corpse there, but I don't know who it is. So
Has he got a piano?
Lulu,
If
I'm
there's a
gonna
piano, it could be Richard
I'm going
Stilgoe.
to Lulu, I'm going to pass you a stick. If you could just prod
Okay.
who it might be, we're going to find
Okay.
out if it is Richard Stilgoe. So,
Okay, I'm
we're gonna-
prodding.
Prodding. He's quite heavy. Is it? Oh, blimey, that's quite nasty. He's not moving, so that could
This
be...
sounds like an innuendo to me.
It is. There you go. So, prodding Richard Stilgoe. Is that what you say when you're on it? Tonight, it's time to prod Richard Stilgoe. So, there you go.
Prod,
That's a
prod.
whole
So he's
new
not-
panel show,
It
isn't
is
it?
a whole new
Yeah.
panel. Welcome to, next on Radio 4, prodding Richard Stilgoe. Yes. Anyway, so we've now decided that Richard Stilgoe possibly may still go
Really?
on.
No.